Okay, last question. Question number 18. More function notation practice. W of t is a function representing the temperature of boiling water. So I just underlined it first I see that. I know that W of t is the temperature of boiling water in Fahrenheit over time, t, in minutes. So I know that t is time in minutes. So when it asks me, I didn't write this very well, clear that up. It says, what does W of 0 equals 72 mean? So again, I know when I have W of t, this is the name of the function. T is the input. And I know that this function equals the temperature. So this is T, which tells me, okay, the temperature at the time of 0 minutes, that's what W of 0 means, equals 72. So I can just say that equals 72, all right, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. So again, this little short W of 0 equals 72, I just need to pay attention to, okay, T is the thing in parentheses. I'm also told here that T is the time in minutes. And this, W of T equals the temperature of boiling water. So W of 0 equals 72 is the temperature at time 0. Now the second one is just going backwards. So again, the way I like to do this is I'll write W. I know that's my function. And I know it's going to look kind of like this last one. It's W with something in the parentheses is going to equal something. And since I know W of t, I know what goes in here is the time, because I'm told that the time is t. So if I go back here and underline the numbers, which one of these is the time? Well, it's the one that's in minutes. So I write a 3 here. And then I know the other numbers got to go in the other place, but in this case I know that W of the time equals the temperature. So W of 3 equals 121. So again, I've just taken a long sentence and wrote it quickly. And if I know what the function is, then I can read that by saying the temperature at the time of 3 minutes is 121 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, last one on here is to draw a graph. Now, I give you graphs when you do this, graph paper or graphs on tests to draw on. I don't happen to have any on me right now, so I have drawn a graph here on a piece of paper, which you're always welcome to do. It's not perfect, but it works. So it says draw a graph, making sure to label both axes. And I've already put numbers on here. But the key is always whatever the input is, or the independent variable, which we figured out was t, that goes on the x-axis. So this is time in minutes. And therefore the other one has to go on the other axis. So the dependent variable, or the output, goes on the y-axis. So the y-axis is going to be temperature of the boiling water. I usually put the units in parentheses. And in this one, we just have 2 points to graph. So in the first, we said at time 0, the temperature was 72. So I'll find my time 0, which is here, and I'll go up to 72, which is something slightly above 70, and I just put a point there to represent what that point is. And then the second one, I did W of 3 equals 121. So I go to 3, and now I go up to, I have 120 over there, so it's slightly above 120. And I can connect those dots any way I want, just to show that at some point between 0 and 3 minutes, the temperature was increasing from 72 until it got to 121. Now when you see this on a regular exam, there'll be more than 2 points. But this is all it's asking for.